Okay, I am live. Can you guys hear me? Um, yes, get in here. Yes, the Shrek gif. So you might notice that I'm like in a weird place. Basically, I am in between rooms right now. I'm about to be in the room right back there, but I haven't fully moved in, so I'm in a weird place and sort of recording here. So that's why I'm not in my usual setup, and I will soon have a new setup. But basically, Oscar predictions are really fun. I did quite a few things for last year, and those videos actually did well, and I had a lot of fun doing them, but I don't really like editing those. So I'm like, why don't I just do it live? So yeah, that's what I will be doing. So yeah, just need to share. Okay. So yes, here we have Gold Derby up, where they put in quite a bit of the categories. So I'm just gonna fill this in, but I'm gonna erase everything and just start from scratch, figuring out what exactly should I put in these categories. So the imposter from Among Us should get an Oscar. Okay. Maybe it should. I don't know. But anyway, so first thing I'm gonna put in here is the first thing to have up at the top is Nightmare Alley, and I'm definitely gonna put Nightmare Alley in there because Guillermo del Toro won Best Picture with The Shape of Water just a couple years back, and it seems like he's gonna be doing another film that the Oscars will like. So I think I'm pretty confident that that's gonna get in there, and I feel like with lots of the awards, it could hit some of the similar awards that The Shape of Water did. I don't know if it's going to win. I don't know if he can get another win, but I do think it's pretty safe to get nominated. And then they have Paul Thomas Anderson, Soggy Bottom, and Paul Thomas Anderson. Not all of his movies have gone Best Picture at the Oscars, but he has gone a couple like There Will Be Blood and Phantom Thread. And this one seems like it's going to be more Oscar friendly because it like takes place in LA, I'm pretty sure. So I think that that will be in there. So I'm going to add that there. I don't think it has as high of a chance as Nightmare Alley, but I'm definitely going to put it there. The Tragedy of Macbeth. This one's kind of interesting. Early on the year, it had a lot of hype for it, but it seemed to sort of die down, and people were like, I don't know if this is going to get Best Picture because, I mean, it is from Joel Cohen, who has directed and written a bunch of movies that have gotten Best Picture, and like he has won Best Picture with No Country for Old Men. So obviously you want to put him in there, but with it being like a Shakespeare adaptation, I don't know exactly how that will work, and the fact that Ethan Cohen is not working on it, it's just going to be Joel. I don't know exactly how that will work. But I feel like at this point, I think I still have to put it in there, even though I do have some doubts. It will probably be closer to the bottom. I'm not as confident as these two, but I still do think it has a chance. House of Gucci. This is one of Ridley Scott's two films, and of the two, I'm probably more excited for The Last Duel, but I still feel like this one does have a higher chance of getting in the Oscars at this point. And even I feel like this could be one of those films that doesn't do the best critically that still gets in the Oscars because it has like a big cast full of people that the Oscars like, and it seems like it's going to be a type of movie that could really work with Oscar voters. Oh yes, that is true. The Coens have not gone Best Picture since True Grit, so that is another reason why I think the Tragedy of Macbeth cannot get in. So I don't know, especially that they have gone some like nominations, but yeah, that actually is a really good point. Maybe they just are tired of them. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, that's what I didn't love the House of Gucci trailer. We have gotten it, but I feel like it could just be a bad trailer, or it could just be the movie might not be that great. But I still feel like there's enough that I still think it could get in the Oscars, especially with that cast, with Ridley Scott behind it. And it just seems like something that they'll sort of like. So I'm still gonna put that in there. I'm gonna put that over Tragedy of Macbeth. And also that's another good point. I do think that they might not have sold the apple, but that could just be with things now. Normally, I would completely agree with that, but with the way things have been now, with like theaters and like streaming, and since the pandemic, it could just be like, oh, this probably isn't going to make much money in the theater, and Apple really wants it because they want to have like more prestige stuff. I don't know, but that is a good point. So as I go through, I might actually drop Tragedy of Macbeth, but for now, I'm keeping it in. Dune, this one I'm pretty confident on. I mean, there's still a chance that it won't get in, especially if it's like bad or anything, but I don't think it's going to be bad. The trailers have been awesome. There's a lot of hype to this film. Denis Villeneuve has gone Best Picture before with Arrival, and it seems like there's definitely going to be a lot of love for this film, and it's definitely going to hit up a lot of the technical like categories. So I do think Dune will get in there. I guess maybe it will be a bit too like slow or something like Blade Runner 2049 didn't get in Best Picture, probably because it just seems uh like a more slow a more like slow, very much just for like sci-fi fan type of movie. But I do think Dune could get in there. It's the book is like considered one of the best like sci-fi books and stuff, so there's definitely a lot pointing to Dune. um yes, it's definitely getting technical noms. When I get into the technical stuff, it's just going to be like Dune, Dune, Dune. And I do really hope it's good enough for Best Picture. It's my like most anticipated movie right now, so I'm really hoping it lives up to it. Then The Power of the Dog, and this one I'm pitting pretty high up there because there's been a lot of hype for this film recently. The director has made one movie, I believe, that got into Best Picture, and that was like quite a while ago. But based off the hype of this, it's like hitting all the festivals. Um, that definitely will help its chances. There's like just it's based off a book that's supposed to be really good. The cast is great, and a lot of people are just sort of buzzing about it. And I feel like I can definitely see this getting in there and being a Best Picture winner. So I'm going to put it there. Yeah, I also will have Dune third in my predictions because it's not Nightmare Alley or Power of the Dog, but I don't think any of these other films will pass it. Uh, and then yes, Arrival did get a Best Picture nom and a Best Director nom. So it actually did really well at the Oscars. Okay, I did not know that, but that definitely just like more sells me on the fact that I think this will get in Best Picture. So now we have West Side Story, and uh, this is Steven Spielberg. So I feel like I had to be on here because, like, if we look at the last like 10 years, the Oscars just have nominated like all of Steven Spielberg's like trying to be an Oscar type movie. They haven't nominated like the BFG or Ready Player One, but whenever it's him like doing something that is more Oscar friendly, like The Post, Bridge of Spies, uh, Lincoln, War Horse, like they've all gone in there. So I feel like I have to put this in there. Even like The Post only had one other nomination besides Best Picture, and it still got in there. And people don't really love that movie. They think it's like pretty good, but somehow they just nominate a Spielberg movie, so I have to be in there. I would put this probably here because it being a remake of West Side Story, which is a Best Picture winner, I feel like maybe they won't necessarily like gravitate towards a remake and might not like that. But the trailer came out. I do think it looks really good. I don't know how it will be like original at all, if it will do anything different. But right now I'm pretty confident just because Steven Spielberg doesn't miss. Um yeah, I think it's gonna be nominated. The trailer is really good. Steven Spielberg. So yeah, his 2022 film. Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but it definitely looks like it will be a lock in there. Honestly, I can see this happening. I still am putting Nightmare Alley above because I feel like Nightmare Alley has a higher chance of getting nominated if I'm doing that sort of thing. But I feel like Power of the Dog might have a higher chance of winning. Yes, The Fablemans, that's it. Then we have Don't Look Up. And this one, I don't fully know what to think about yet. Adam McKay's last two movies have gone in Best Picture, even when like Vice is a pretty divisive film, didn't do super well with critics or audiences. It still went in there. So I feel like I gotta put it in there. And we don't really have like a trailer, but there was like a little teaser that was like leaked. They like played at the Oscars. And I feel like that maybe made me like a bit more like, okay, I think I can see this going in with what they're doing. But I know some people are like not really thinking this is going to get in, but yeah, I feel like at this point I have to put it in there. It has an amazing cast. Like the cast is outstanding, and I think that will definitely help because his other films that have gone in have had like stat cast, and I think that definitely really helped. Am I gonna put this above West Side Story or not? I'm probably gonna put it here. Yeah. The French Dispatch is next, and I don't think I'm. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah. I think it does need a good script. Apparently, there was like a screenplay leak that was messy, but that could have just been like a first draft, and they have like changed it, or like there's a bunch of different things. Like normally, a first draft script won't be that good, but it could be a later script, and the script is just really bad. I don't know. It's hard to tell just with like a couple people reading a leaked script. I don't even know who these people are, so I don't really know. But if like the screenplay, yeah, is as messy as the leaks in, then I don't think it will get in because I think the script needs to be good to really get that. Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, I don't know. So I still, even though there's a little bit of doubts with that, I still feel like it could get in here, especially if the script, if those leaks aren't really true and the script actually is good. It seems like an interesting concept. Uh, so I don't know. Okay, this is someone who actually has read the script, so this is more trusting because I know someone who hasn't, and you said it wasn't that great, so maybe that will be another thing. But you did definitely say it was definitely an early script, so I don't know. Uh, so it seems like there's a lot of things pointing to it against it, but I feel like just with Adam McKay's track record these last couple Oscars, I feel like I have to be in here. Maybe I'll put House of Gucci over it. Maybe I should put Tragedy of Macbeth. I don't know. These three, I feel like I have things that are definitely going for them, but definitely have some reservations. Then we had the French Dispatch, and I don't think this is getting Best Picture after, I mean, I know not that many people saw it at Cannes, but based off the reactions, I think it's going to get lots of technical awards. I think the Wes Anderson fans are still going to love it. But I don't think it's going to be Best Picture because Wes Anderson has only gotten Best Picture once with Grand Budapest Hotel, which got a lot of Oscar things. So maybe that was just like, because this is his first live action movie since then. So it could just be like, oh, he's invited in the club and now he'll be invited back more. But I don't know. Based off like what people are saying, I think it's going to be really good. But I don't know if it's going to be good enough for the Oscars to vote for this type of movie. Yeah, honestly, after the Gucci trailer, I probably would put Don't Look Up above House of Gucci. So, yeah, I do think that is a good point. They have to have like a lot of heart. And from what the French Dispatch is, it seems like it's gonna really be like the quirky Wes Anderson stuff. But I don't know if it's really gonna be that like really heartfelt, especially because it's like we're exploring different stories. It's like a bunch of different mini stories. I don't know exactly how well that will go with the Oscars. But I do think there's a chance. I'm not going to put it in my top 10, but there's a chance. I'm really interested in why Coda is here because, I mean, Coda, actually have seen this film, and it's really good. I thought it was a pretty great movie, but it doesn't really seem like a Best Picture type nomination movie. I mean, I guess maybe it's here just because people actually have seen it. So they're like, oh, yeah, I know this is great. Some of these movies above could end up flopping, but I don't really see it getting in Best Picture. There's a couple categories I think it could get in, but even though I did really like Coda, it doesn't seem like a Best Picture type movie unless I guess it gets like a bunch of people just loving it. Don't even have in your top 20. Yeah, I don't know, wouldn't either. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a chance with the type of thing, but I don't think it's like number 10 spot at the moment, but maybe it is. Yeah, from what I've read, Mass seems like it actually got the most buzz out of the Sundance films. Well, it's definitely Coda and Mass. Those are definitely the two with the most buzz. So I think those still are the two that premiered at Sundance with the most chance. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna put. Then we have Tick Tick Boom, which there actually has been a lot of buzz and people saying, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be a movie that Netflix really pushes. It's gonna be really good." And the trailer came out, and the trailer looks really cool, and I'm really excited for this one. And honestly, right now, I'm feeling that it could be in Best Picture. I'm not like the most confident on it, but for now, I think I'm gonna put it in there. It is gonna hit up some festivals and stuff. So yeah. Then we have King Richard, and I feel like this is gonna be the type of movie that audiences I think will really connect to. I think people will really talk about Will Smith's performance, and I think Will Smith will um, probably get an Oscar. Not, I think he definitely has a big chance. But the trailer was really good, but I'm not quite sure if this is going to be a sports movie that gets in Best Picture. I don't know. Uh, yeah, Tick Tick Boom. I agree. Netflix are strong on paper this year because they have 3 movies that I actually do have predicted in here because like yeah, in like past years they've only had 2 at most get in the Oscars for Best Picture, but this year it looks like they could possibly have 3, which would be really good. That is a good point. There actually are a lot of musicals this year, and I think it would be pretty crazy if they nominate a bunch of different like multiple musicals. And I do feel like West Side Story and Tick Tick Boom definitely have the biggest chance. But I don't know. I feel like that might be hard for uh I don't know. Like I feel like that would yeah, I don't know. I feel like yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think it would be hard for both of them to get in. But I don't know which one like to knock out. I feel like at this point, I still have to put them both in my predictions, especially because I feel like one of them is going to get in, so I'm going to put them both in. Yeah, I do think that Dear Evan Hansen does look a bit more like that, but I also agree that Dear Evan Hansen looks the best out of the 3 to me. I'm really excited for Dear Evan Hansen, but maybe it could like come out and like just get a bunch of buzz and stuff and maybe get in there. But I do think it's hard because we have 2 other musicals in here, and then also In the Heights had some buzz, but that sadly has died, and I don't think it's getting Best Picture anymore, even though it did have some buzz early on. That is true, and I also think another thing, if they're only going with one musical, maybe they won't go with the musical that they already gave Best Picture to West Side Story. So that's another reason. Um, yes, this is another point. Musicals don't really get writing noms unless it's like La La Land. Uh, and I feel like I missed something here. Yes, this is to answer your question, French Dispatch is like an anthology film because it just follows like 3 different stories of the newspaper. Uh, yes, I actually do think the box office um hurts In the Heights' chances because In the Heights, the way that a movie I feel like that would get in is if it makes a bunch of money at the box office because a bunch of people are seeing it, a bunch of people are talking about it. I feel like that sort of movie you need more mainstream appeal along with critical appeal to get in there. I think that's something similar to like Black Panther, how Black Panther got in Best Picture. It was just a movie that critics really liked, and then audiences were also super talking about it. And even though it wasn't like the most Best Picture thing is like the first superhero movie, I still was able to get in because of that. And because it comes out so early on in the year, I feel like you need people to still be talking about it by the end of the year. And I don't really know if In the Heights will be that movie. Wait, then what are you talking about? If you don't mean highest quality, maybe I'm being dumb. Okay, I need one more in picture. In the Heights. Oh, I actually was just talking about this movie. I mean, I did really like the movie. On it, I like it a bit less than when I first saw it, but still a great movie. But sadly, it's just all the buzz is just gone since it came out. Then we have Mass and The Humans and Last Night in Soho. These are the 3 movies that I feel like I'm debating to put in my last place here. Mass, a lot of buzz off of Sundance. A lot of buzz for the screenplay and the acting categories, which I think we'll get in. But could it also get in Best Picture? I don't know. The Humans, it's A24 based off a play that like won Tonys and stuff, won a bunch of Tonys. So I think that could definitely help its chances. It's from a first-time director, but it's from the person who did the play, similar to The Father last year, which is an amazing movie. And it has a really good cast. So I feel like that could also get in. And then Last Night in Soho, Edgar Wright is definitely overdue at the Oscars. And I feel like this movie, especially if it lives up to the hype and it's just amazing, knocks it out of the park, they could finally give Last Night in Soho, finally give Edgar Wright his first Oscar. Oh, okay. Now I got it. Yes, Soho trailer is definitely one of the best of the year, probably the best. But yeah, I don't think it means best pick because Edgar Wright hasn't gotten like I think Baby Driver is actually the first of his movies to get any noms at the Oscars, and it got editing, sound mixing, and sound editing. And I do think that Last Night So can get some technical stuff like Baby Driver, but I feel like it really has to like live to the hype, be Edgar Wright's best movie to get him Best Picture. But I feel like it could do that. But right now, for top 10, I'm going to put in The Humans, but I could change stuff up. Oh, actually, there are a couple more movies I need to talk about. The Last Duel is the other Ridley Scott movie. I think it could get in here if it's the better Ridley Scott movie. I think that it has a chance. Belfast is Kenneth Branagh. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it's him coming off his best movie yet, Artemis Fowl. That is a joke. Artemis Fowl is terrible, but it's going to be black and white and stuff, and it looks like something that he really wants to do. I think it could be really good. It's going to like lots of the festivals and stuff, so I definitely think that this could maybe get in there. Being the Ricardos, it's weird because this is Aaron Sorkin, so I feel like that should be like higher up, but for some reason there's just been like no buzz about it. We don't really know much about it. Mostly I thought it was going to be 2022 just based off stuff, and then they were like, no, it's going to be 2021. So I don't really know what to think about that film, but yeah, I feel like that's really the movies that I think are Best Picture. I don't know. That is true. It really has to have some more like the Oscars don't love horror movies unless they really do something like special with it. I think it has to hit into the themes and be more of a thriller. Will definitely help its chances getting Best Picture. Um, I think Mass. I probably would pit Mass over Soho too at this point, but Soho is getting in festivals too. That could help, but right now I'd be Mass because that film is already out and we know it's great. So based off like the reviews, people are saying it's great. So that makes sense for me. Last Duel does look good, but yeah, not amazing. Yeah, I'm really hoping it was just a bad Gucci trailer, but Last Duel I do think could be really good, but they haven't really done like one of those type of films, like a more medieval like sword like clashing film. They haven't really given one of those like an Oscar nom in a long time. Like obviously Gladiator, which was also by Ridley Scott, but since then they seem to have not been in that. Yeah, The Last Duel, that would definitely help. Because it's Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are doing the script again. They obviously won like all the way back for Good Will Hunting, so that could definitely help the chances. I did not cover Come On, Come On. Do they have it here? Uh Come On, Come On, they have pretty down low. Uh the director's last movie did get screenplay, didn't get Best Picture. Maybe this one could be different. But I'm not gonna put in my predictions just yet. Why does Golden be still blonde? That was confirmed that it's not coming out this year. I don't know. I realize I've been talking for like 26 minutes and I'm just at Best Picture. So I'm gonna try going a bit faster. Director, because I already talked about most of these movies. Wait, I already have lots of this filled. I think the only one I'm gonna change here. Okay, I'm gonna move Guillermo del Toro, Jane Campion, Paul Thomas Anderson, Denis Villeneuve. These four seem set. The only one I don't know is I do think Joel Cohen could get Tragedy of Macbeth, maybe. Uh, Ridley Scott, House of Gucci. I don't know. Steven Spielberg, West Side Story. I don't think Steven Spielberg needs a Best Director nom to get Best Picture because he hasn't gotten a Best Director nom since Lincoln, but like still Bridge of Spies and The Post got in there. Oh yeah, that's another thing about Last Duel. So with Last Duel, Joaquin Phoenix is very picky with his projects. So I do think it has a really big chance at actor with Joaquin Phoenix, and I also think it has a chance at screenplay like his last film. That is a good point. Pedro, that is the director for where? Oh, Parallel Mothers. Parallel Mothers is that would be international feature, right? Uh, I believe, and they do like to nominate an international director. Like last year we had Thomas Vinterberg. That didn't get Best Picture, but they still like the director branch likes to nominate one. I'm just gonna make sure. Okay. What am I trying to figure out? Yeah, it's from Spain. So honestly, why not? I'm gonna put that there too. Uh that is true. But I think also 2018 had one to get in there too, I'm pretty sure. If I believe. Yeah, I know it's gonna be hitting up a lot of fests and stuff, and I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna put in there. I don't know. But I don't really know who else to put in there. I guess maybe Joel Cohen, that's who they have in their five. But I don't know. If you have someone else, please tell me. Uh I guess Ridley Scott, House of Gucci. Did Adam McKay, I believe he got nominated for his other two movies that got Best Picture. he did get directing for Vice and The Big Short. So maybe he could do it again. I don't know. Actually, I mean, because it's like a musical, seems like it would be very directing. If Tick Tick Boom lives up to the hype and is amazing, Lin-Manuel Miranda could get in there. I don't know. I'm going to leave this open. Maybe I'll go back to it because I need to go faster. Okay, now we're into actress. This one, I feel like it's not too easy to predict. I think Lady Gaga, she got a nom in what's it called? A Star is Born, and it seems like very much like they're really trying to get her in this category. So, and from the trailer, I didn't love the trailer, but I do think she looks good. I do think she could get in there. Frances McDormand is Frances McDormand. She just came off winning, and it was her third win. So I think it's hard to bet against her. Jennifer Hudson, Respect came out, and the reviews aren't like, it's like a standard biopic. It looks like not very good or anything. But I do feel like Jennifer Hudson, people have been saying her performance is really good. But I don't. Is this the person who's doing Parallel Mothers you're talking about? Then I definitely think if he does have 3 international, 1 screenplay, and 1 director, that definitely helps the chance. And yeah, I do agree Gaga looked good in the trailer, so I'm gonna pin in here. I mean, sometimes, and with Jennifer Hudson, I mean, I don't think the movie needs to be great. It could be like a Judy situation, just standard biopic, and they love that stuff. But I don't know. I haven't heard that much talk since the movie come out about her performance, but maybe. Kristen Stewart, I actually have heard quite a bit of buzz from it. I feel like this performance could really get in here, so I'm going to put that in there. Kristen Dunst, I heard that it's not confirmed if she's supporting or lead, and I bet if she's in supporting, then I definitely think she's going to get in there. Lead, I still probably would say, I don't know, Jodie Comer at The Last Duel. I also think this could happen. Penelope Cruz, maybe. Cate Blanchett seems low. I don't know if it's maybe, I heard that she might not actually be like lead, or maybe because I know there's like an old movie and apparently she doesn't have that big of a role in it, but she might be reworked and actually have a bigger role this one. So I don't know. Yeah, I do think actually Spencer has some potential for obviously Kristen Stewart, but some other things too. So I definitely think that could happen. And then Jessica Chastain, she seems like she's very much going for it. So like she's gonna be wearing a bunch of makeup, doing this crazy performance. So I think that could happen. I don't know. This is kind of hard. Cate Blanchett is hard to root against. Nicole Kidman seems kind of low maybe for being the Ricardos, but again, it's just hard to pick being the Ricardos in there because I feel like there's just nothing for that. I'm gonna pick Cate Blanchett in here, and I don't know who to do for my final one, unless I should. Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence. Where is she? For Don't Look Up, she seems low. Jennifer Lawrence has gotten lots of noms at the Oscars, so I definitely think that can happen. I mean, I don't know. For some reason, that's been much buzz. I don't know. It's hard to say with her. I definitely think she has a pretty big chance, but I don't know if I'm going to put her in my top 5. Yeah, Lawrence has been nominated 4 times, and I believe they were all like in this last decade, I'm pretty sure. Blanchett, Stewart, Coleman, Comer, and Cruz are your top 5. Coleman, where is Coleman? Do I not see her? Is she not here? Or am I down? Or is she just really low for some reason? Oh, she's not in Gold Derby yet. But yeah, Olivia Colman has won an Oscar. She got nominated last year. So I do definitely think she could get another nom in The Lost Daughter. So I can't really put her in here because she's not on here yet. So for my 5th place, I'll go with I think I'm gonna go with Comer. Jodie Comer, just based off of like that trailer. It seems like she's gonna have the best performance in that movie. I'm not really set on this ranking for these people, but I think this is my top 5 for now. Yeah. Actor, I'm just gonna reset this. Denzel Washington is Denzel Washington. So I feel like I have to put him in here because he's been nominated a bunch. Like even when he's doing some random movie, he seems to get in there. Lawrence. I don't know. Until I see more of a trailer from her, because she hasn't really been in like the teaser thing they released, I can't put her in there. But I do definitely think she has a really big chance. Benedict Cumberbatch, he's a great actor, and like it seems like he's gonna really be doing a lot in this movie, and like we see him in like the image they released. I have a good feeling about Benedict Cumberbatch. Will Smith, we saw him in the trailer. It looks like he's really going to be trying for this Oscar. He looks great in the trailer. Adam Driver, from the trailer, he seems like he's not really going to really be doing that much. I feel like Lady Gaga or like Jared Leto are really going to be the star performances. Adam Driver is just going to be sort of there, just being Adam Driver, being great, but like not really Oscar performance-y level, especially because Best Actor seems really stacked. Bradley Cooper, Nightmare Alley, this could definitely happen. I do think Bradley Cooper could also get another nom in Soggy Bottom and supporting actor, so I don't know if they'll double nom him, but I mean, it's Bradley Cooper in Nightmare Alley. I feel like this is a big chance. Joaquin Phoenix came off winning 2 years ago. He's won. I feel like I had to put him in there. But then Leonardo DiCaprio is Leonardo DiCaprio. And like just based off that teaser, that definitely upped him for me because it seems like he's doing a performance similar to like his Once Upon a Time in Hollywood performance, which did get a Best Actor nomination. So I feel like I gotta put him in there. And then Andrew Garfield. I love Andrew Garfield. And if Tick Tick Boom like gets in picture, then I feel like Andrew Garfield will also get an actor, similar to like Hacksaw Ridge. So I feel like lots of these guys I could see getting in here. So yes, that's what Jack would say. Yeah, never discount Phoenix and DiCaprio. I kind of want to put him in there, but then I don't know who to snub. Or do I have to? Do I pick? I feel like I have to pick Bradley Cooper in there too. I guess I'm not going to put Andrew Garfield in here for now, even though I love to see him get a nom, and I do think he's going to be great. Denzel Washington. Yeah, Cumberbatch is British, and I do think he has a big chance of winning the BAFTA. So I'm going to pit Benedict Cumberbatch. Maybe Will Smith. Does Will Smith get in? That's another good point. Do I pit Will Smith in? Because I have one. Okay. Oh, what did I do? If I pit them two in, but then also, then I can't pit Joaquin Phoenix and Leonardo DiCaprio in. Do I not pick Cooper in then? This is hard. Come on. Was confirmed for 2021. I don't know what to do. Which I could pit 6 in. But I will pit. And who should I pit? Oh, wow. I did not know that, but that is definitely helping their chances. Yo, swells. Tell me who to pit in for my last 2 spots in actor. Wait. Why does it only say I have 4? I'm confused. I think I'm pitting Leo? But then no Joaquin Phoenix. Okay, I'm just gonna... I think for now, until I see something more for Come On, Come On. Sorry, Joaquin Phoenix. Definitely think you can get in, but you're not. You're right in my number 6 right now. But that can definitely change, and I can definitely see him getting in. Supporting actress, I really said I was going to go through these faster, but I have not been. I'm pretty sure that, like, they said that everyone in Mass is going to be supporting, but Letterboxd, why am I saying Letterboxd? Gold Derby hasn't fully fixed that, but Anne Down from Mass, I've heard a lot of hype for her, so I definitely think she's going to get in. Marilee Melton and Coda probably was my favorite performance in Coda. I think it'd be cool just to have like a deaf actress getting in. Honestly, I could see that happening. I don't really know too much about this performance, but I'm pretty sure it was like a performance that did win in the other West Side Story. Rooney Mara is a great actress, and I guess we have Toni Collette and Rooney Mara for Nightmare Alley. I don't really know which one will have more screen time or more to do, but both are great actresses. So I kind of want to put them both in, but I don't know if I can do that. So yeah. So you have Phoenix too. Then do you not have Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm guessing? Swells? Okay, that actually does help. So Rooney has a bigger role, which will help her, but then I feel like the crazier role could help. But right now, I'm going to put Rooney Mara in. I guess I'll put, this, and I've heard a lot of buzz for the Humans performances. This seems like a good choice. Judi Dench, Belfast, maybe. Meryl Streep is Meryl Streep. And I feel like that's going to be, like, I've heard that this is one of the best performances in the movie. I think it's hard to, like, go against Meryl Streep because she somehow always gets in there. I don't know. That is true. Anya Taylor-Joy is really hot right now. Not, like, hot like that way, but she's, like, hot. And, like, especially coming after the Queen's Gambit, she's getting in a bunch of more movie roles. This seems like it could be a year where she finally gets an Oscar nom. And supporting actress, she would be in here, right? Do they have her in here for... It looks like they do not. Maybe they... I feel like I saw them pit both of the... Oh, they do have her in lead. And yeah, same with Dunst. I forgot that Dunst is probably supporting, so she would probably be like rounding out that top 5 for me, and would be probably really high on there, maybe like 1 or 2 if she was there. So yeah, like lots of big directors want to sign her up. So I also think that Anya could maybe get here in supporting Meryl Streep, but yes, she definitely is. So, but based off this, without having those 2 people in supporting, I'm going to put these 5 in here. But yeah, Toni Collette could replace Rooney Mara. Oh, not what I meant to do. Or Meryl Streep could get in. Or Kristen Dunst would definitely get in. Maybe Anya Taylor-Joy. Supporting actor, Jason Isaacs is not here, but I definitely feel like he's going to get in. Has a really big chance. And then of who's here, Jesse Plemons. I think this is finally the time where he gets an Oscar nom. People have loved Jesse Plemons for a long time. And yeah, I think this is it. Aaron Taylor Johnson. Wait, for what performance would that be? Oh, are you saying? I'm dumb. I just realized that you were responding to. Instead of Anya Taylor-Joy, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Forget that. Supporting actor, yeah, Jesse Plemons. I think it's gonna finally be his time. He's gonna have I feel like he's gonna have a really great role here. Richard Jenkins, I've heard a lot of stuff for him in The Humans. Bradley Cooper, Soggy Bottom. This is the one I'm more confident about him getting a nom with his performance and stuff. Jared Leto, he's wearing all the crazy makeup. We saw the trailer. He seems like he's the most likely to get nommed here. And then after that, I would put right in number 5, Jason Isaacs, but he's not here. Corey Hawkins, Tragedy of Macbeth. I haven't really heard that much about like buzz about this. William Dafoe. I don't really know what his role in Nightmare Alley would be, but it's Willem Dafoe. Al Pacino. I don't really think they're gonna double nom House of Gucci in supporting, and Jared Leto definitely seems like the more likely pick. Mark Rylance is an amazing actor, and I do think he definitely of the supporting actors and Don't Look Up, he has the highest chance. So I could see that. J.K. Simmons being the Ricardos. J.K. Simmons is J.K. Simmons, and honestly, I kind of want to put him in there because even though I haven't really said much about being Ricardos, I feel like this could be maybe. And I don't know. I mean, I would have Jason Isaacs in there, but yeah. Yeah, Safi and yeah. So lots of people are not in the supporting actor category. So I'm just gonna leave those 4 here and just say that there's a lot of other people who do have a big chance. I thought it was gonna be 2022, but then recently they said something that was saying that it was 2021, which really surprised me. I think it's because Amazon wants a big award hitter, and they have being the Ricardos. Okay, I really need to go through this fast. Okay, I'm not going to go through the technical categories because I'm really like going to be streaming for like so long. But adapted screenplay, we have Power of the Dog, obviously. Nightmare Alley, pretty obviously. Those are my 2 biggest picture ones. Then Tragedy of Macbeth, House of Gucci, I have in picture. The Humans and Dune, I also have in picture. Tick Tick Boom, I also have in picture. But it's a musical, so I think that will give it a harder chance. Last Duel, I could probably see this happening. West Side Story, also have a picture, but it's a musical. So I'm going to go with Dune and The Humans. And I feel like House of Gucci seems like that more screenplay type movie. It doesn't seem like the one that gets in for director, but it seems like the screenplay type movie. So I feel like I'm going to go with that and actually snub Tragedy of Macbeth for screenplay just because it's like a Shakespeare thing. I don't know exactly how well that will work with voters. It's not like they seem to love Shakespeare. Armageddon in Time, Fableman, and Being Their Cards all seem very similar on the next year. That is true. I think I'm set with these 5 for now. And then we move on to original screenplay. And this one doesn't have... This one, pretty sad. Soggy Bottom. Maybe this will be Paul Thomas Anderson's time to finally get an Oscar. And I think out of the original screenplay, definitely has the biggest chance. Don't Look Up also have that picture. Even though, like, the early screenplays were not supposed to be very great. I feel like they probably have improved. And it seems like an interesting subject matter of how it's like they sort of like use it to like show how people react to climate change through like a meteor coming. I feel like that could be something that works here. Mass, pitting in screenplay, a lot of buzz with that. I'm pretty confident in that. And then Last Night in Soho I'm pitting in here because the Oscars actually seem in their screenplay categories, even if they don't always go for the weird things in Best Picture, they tend to be fine with going more weird and original in their screenplay categories and giving those noms and wins, like Get Out or like even Jojo Rabbit. Promising Young Woman wasn't even like a very like super traditional movie. So especially recently, they seem to be giving it more to like those creative films. Oh, I did not know Gucci is from a first-time writer, so that definitely would like definitely would hurt chances and maybe would make you want to take it off. But and The Last Duel, as you said, experienced writers, lots of different perspectives. That could actually help. I might have to switch that. Yeah, I'm really hoping for trailers for those soon. That would definitely help. And I know they're Don't Look Up, Nightmare Alley confirmed for December, but like still, it's August. We need a trailer. Soggy Bottom would probably also be December. Same with Come On, Come On, but you know. Hey, what's good, Shiwan Lee? Nice to see you here. I'm glad to see you here. Yeah, for my last original screenplay, Kid Bag, yeah, that's his one. His next film after that. That looks really good. I'm really excited for it. So yeah. Who should I do for my last original screenplay spot? Belfast, I think has a chance. Pretty big chance. But being the Ricardos is Aaron Sorkin. Even when he doesn't get best picture, like he gets best screenplay quite a bit, like I don't know, Molly's Game or something. So I think I'm gonna put that in there. A Hero, I believe that was at Cannes. I don't think it got quite like the best, like a bunch of buzz. It was like, oh yeah, really good film. I don't know if they're gonna put in here, but there's always a chance. But for now, oh, come on though. Actually, I feel like I'm gonna put not what I meant to press. I'm gonna put come on in here. And adapted screenplay, I think I'm gonna change House of Gucci to The Last Duel for now. So those are basically my predictions for all the ones that they have on Gold Derby so far. I mean, I've been streaming for like 15 minutes, but if you guys want, I can keep going and talk about some of the technical aspects and that sort of thing. But if not, then I can just like end it now. So if you guys want me to, just tell me. Come on is going to be good. I will trust you. I haven't seen, what's it called? 20th Century Women, I believe. That's his other film, his last film. But I heard it's really good, and Come On looks really good, so I'm excited for it. So, yeah, I'm trying to look back and see if there's anything I would change. But I think that's basically... Wait, did I not add? I might have forgotten to save that. Yeah, I need to see that film. I mean, I have a bunch of films I need to see, but want to see that. Okay, 5 to 10 minutes, but can stay till then. So basically, I'm just gonna quickly like talk about some of this stuff. So animated feature, I think Encanto, the new Disney animated film, the trailer looked great. I think it's gonna be one of the best modern Disney movies. So I think that's like the one with the highest chance. And then Luca, I feel like it's a pretty safe bet. I don't think. Oh, I think that's Titan, I believe. Right? I think that's what it is. Yeah. That film. Exactly. Lin-Manuel Miranda doing the music definitely helps. The animation looks really good. I think it's going to be really good. So that's my number one so far. Luca, it's a Pixar movie. It seems like everyone, it's like interesting. It seems a bit divisive, but like not like as divisive as some films in some way. Because I feel like it's a hard movie not to like, even though not everybody loves it. Because it's just like a more simpler, really well done Pixar movie. I don't think it's like quite top tier Pixar movie. I don't think most people would say, but it's just really good movie, and that makes sense. And then Flea, it's kind of interesting. There's like three different like categories for like separated categories that are different, like animated feature, documentary, and international film. And it's Flea actually falls into all three of those categories, and I actually think it could get triple noms. Like it could get a nomination in each. I'd probably say animated feature might have the best chance in. There's a lot of hype for that film. Uh, yeah. I'm kind of surprised by the like Luca's letterbox score. Has like a 4.0, but maybe I think it seems like very much many people are just giving it like just the 4 stars. Like it's very consistently 4 stars, which is what I gave it. And there were some people giving it 3.5, 4.5, but it doesn't seem like it has many people saying it's like 5-star level. But I feel like there's not really anybody saying that it's full on bad, because I feel like it's hard to say that it's like bad. Yeah, Luca. I think Luca will probably get nommed. It's just, I guess, Finding Dory and like Good Dinosaur didn't, but like most like Pixar movies do get nommed, and lots of them do win. I don't think this is the type that does win, but I do think it's the type that does get nommed. Mitchell's versus the Machines. This better get nominated. Like it's so good, and I'm really nervous because the Lego Movie for stupidly got snubbed, and then the Lego Batman movie got snubbed. But then they did give it to Into the Spider-Verse, and this movie is just so good and definitely should get nominated. So I'm really hoping for it. And then my fifth place, I have Belle, which is from like the director. Yeah, I definitely think Mitchell's is going to get nominated, but yeah. I mean, I'm just saying there's a bit of a chance that it doesn't, and I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. Yeah, I think Luca definitely does have a better chance of getting nominated than Raya. I mean, Raya did release early on in the year, and it seemed like there was buzz like out of the gate, but I don't know if that's going to carry all the way over here. And especially because we're having another Disney film that's coming in the fall. It looks like it's going to be really great. Raya would be my sixth pick because I still think it has a big chance. But right now, my fifth is Belle, because it's from the same director who has directed a movie that did get Best Animated Feature before. One of the few, like, I believe it's one of the only films internationally that got in Best Animated Feature. But I haven't seen it. I heard it's really good. So those are my top 5 for animated feature. Documentary. I don't really want to do documentary because whatever ends up being the front runner of what people think ends up getting snubbed. Like the Mr. Rogers documentary in 2018. People were like, oh, this is probably going to win. Didn't even get nominated. The next year, Apollo 11. People were like, oh, yeah, everyone's talking about that doc. Didn't get nominated. And then this last year, movies like Dick Johnson Is Dead or like Boy State, like the docs that had lots of buzz around them, didn't get nominated. So the doc category, I don't really understand. I'll also be happy if Mitchell's won, because it's my favorite anime movie of the year so far. So yeah, exactly. It does have lots of love, unique. It's really unique and hilarious, and has awesome art style, animation. I do think it's a lot going for it. And if they didn't snub the Lego Movie, which is a sort of similar movie, then I definitely think it would get nominated. But it seems like that was a while ago. And they went with Into the Spider-Verse, which also was like that unique kind of hilarious type like movie with it, and they did give it to it. So yeah. Okay, bye Rob. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it. Wait. I guess one category I want to talk about, just a category that's really interesting to me, is cinematography. Just like go over some of these categories, or like technical categories. And I think Dune is going to, as I said, going to be getting a lot of these technical categories. I think cinematography going to get editing, going to get production design, going to get costume design, going to get makeup and hairstyling. Score, I definitely think it's going to get. I think it could win. Hans Zimmer hasn't gotten a win in a very long time since Lion King, and it really seems like he really wants to do this, and he really put a lot into this movie. So I can totally see that getting in there and winning. And they released the first couple tracks, and it's so good. Visual effects also going to go to Dune. And then sound probably also going to go to Dune. So that's why I think it's gonna sweep lots of the technical categories. But I think like movies like French Dispatch could get cinematography, uh, production design. I think French Dispatch will win production design, costume design, uh, and score. I think those ones. I do think French Dispatch will get in. And then what other movies do we have that are like technical things? Don't Look Up is probably going to win editing, or House of Gucci. Those two seem like the editing type movie. Both of Adam McKay's other movies I got on here got like editing, so I think those are pretty safe. Nightmare Alley I think is gonna get cinematography because it's the same cinematography of Shape of Water. It's probably gonna get production design, costume design, probably score, and yeah, and probably score, maybe sound too, because those type of movies get sound. So I think I kind of got an idea with which ones are going to be that. So yeah, that's basically all my predictions. So I'm going to end this video because it's an hour long. So bye. Thanks for all of you for coming. I had a lot of fun.